everyone, we are halfway through our Yoga Basics series, and that means today we're going to shake things up. In our last 3 classes, we learned to master Warrior 2, Crescent Lunge, and Tree Pose. Today, all 3 of those poses will be in a new, faster-paced flow. We have 2 goals today. First, I want you to be able to trust yourself that you know those 3 yoga basic poses. And second, I want to challenge you to inhale and exhale through your nose throughout this flow. We're going to get started in mountain pose on the long edge of our mat. You can put your feet about hips width distance apart. You are going to rotate your shoulders back and your palms are facing forward. I want you to begin inhaling and exhaling through your nose. To help you get situated, you can close your eyes. Begin to heel toe your feet about 2 to 3 feet apart. You can bring your hands to your hips. Inhale and exhale, forward fold, wide angle, forward fold. If your hands can't reach your mat, then you may heel toe your feet out a little bit wider. Your toes are pointing forward. You can begin to shake your head. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale through your nose and come up to a straight back. You can heel toe your feet in a little bit more just to make sure that you have 2 to 3 feet in between your feet. Then you're going to point your toes at the corner edges of your mat so your feet are diagonal. Your hands can stay on your hips. We're going to come into goddess pose by bending our knees. Our hips and our ribs and our shoulders are still stacked on one another. We can inhale our arms to a T and exhale our arms up into cactus. To challenge yourself, you can begin to sink your hips a little bit lower while keeping your tailbone tucked. On your next exhale, bring your hands to your hips, and then you can bring your hips up, straighten your legs. Point your toes to the front of your mat, and exhale, wide angle forward fold. Bring your hands to your hips. Give a straight back. We're going to take our right toes, point them to the short edge of our mat. You can begin to kind of shorten your stance if you need. Your right leg is going to stay straight. You'll inhale your arms up to a T. We're going to come into triangle pose. So we're going to reach our right hand forward until it drops, either at the floor, our shin, or just above our knee. Our left arm is going to come up to the sky. Our gaze can be up at our hand, or it can be down at our foot. Inhale your arms to a T. Take your right toes, point them forward. wide angle forward fold. Inhale your arms up to your hips, straight back. We'll point our left toes this time, come up to triangle on the opposite side. Inhale your arms up to a T. Begin to reach with your left hand and then bring it down to either the floor, your shin, or just above your knee. Your gaze can be up at your right hand or it can be down at your foot. Inhale your arms up to a T. Point your left toes forward. Hands come to your hips. Wide angle forward fold. Bring your hands to your hips. Straighten your back. Now we'll repoint our right toes and we'll bend our right leg. We'll come into warrior two. I want your front heel to be halfway in the arc of your back foot. Once your legs are set up, then you inhale your arms up to a T. Your gaze is over your front middle finger. Your front leg is as parallel to the ground as it can be. On our next inhale through our nose, we're going to flip our front palm, bring our front arm over our head into peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, bring your front elbow to your front thigh and your back hand over your head. This is side angle. And now we're going to move a little bit faster. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten your front leg. And we'll come into triangle. So reach your right arm straight out in front of you, then drop it to the floor, your shin or your thigh. Your gaze is down at your foot or it's up at your hand. Inhale your arms to a T. Point your right foot forward, wide angle forward fold. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale to wide angle. We'll point our left toes to the short edge of our mat. We can bend our front knee so it's as parallel to the ground as it can be. Inhale your arms up to a T. Your gaze is over your front hand. Flip your front palm, bring your front hand over your head, peaceful warrior. Our front leg is still bent. Inhale, warrior two. Bring our front elbow to our front leg and our back hand up and over, side angle. Inhale, warrior two, and we'll begin to move at a faster pace like we did on the opposite side. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Start to reach with your left arm. Then bring your hand down. Triangle. Inhale your arms up to a T. Point your left foot forward. We'll come into our last wide angle forward fold. Bring your hands to your hips. You can begin to heel toe your feet, coming to a little bit more of a stable position. And then we're going to move into mountain pose at the top of our mat. Your feet are hips width distance apart. Your shoulders are rolled back and your palms are facing forward. Your gaze is straight ahead of you. We'll move into some sun salutations. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands come to shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll your body straight up. Hands overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart in prayer. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands come overhead. Exhale, hands are at heart center in prayer. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands come overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart center in prayer. You'll do 3 more mini sun salutations with your own breath. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. We'll meet in mountain pose. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale through your nose, forward fold. Place your hands on either side of your foot. Step your left foot back, then step your right foot back, coming into high plank. From high plank, I want you to lift your hips up to the sky in our first downward dog of class. You can walk out your feet here. The slower you walk them out, the greater the stretch will feel. Once you feel settled, you're lifting your hips to the sky, pushing your chest to your thighs, and your gaze is at your belly button. Shift your gaze from your belly button to in between your hands. Bend your knees and either walk, hop, or float to the top of your mat. Coming into forward fold. Slowly roll your body up. Rotate your shoulders back, palms forward, meeting in mountain. We're going to shift all of our weight into our left leg. Kickstand our right foot. Keep it here. Bring it to just below our knee, or bring it to our top of our thigh. Our hands can be in prayer at heart center. They can be out like a T, or you can grow your branches. This is our first balance pose today. Find something in front of you that's not moving to stare at. If you would like an extra challenge, then you can close your eyes. Bring our hands to heart center in prayer. Slowly bring our right foot back on the ground. Shake out your legs. We're going to move into tree on the opposite side. Shifting our weight into our right leg, we'll kickstand our left. You may keep it here. Bring it just below your knee or to the top of your thigh. Your hands are at heart center in prayer, or they're out in a T, or they're floating up. If your hands are floating up, I want to remind you to bring your shoulders down. Our shoulders are resting in tree. Bring your hands to heart center. Slowly bring your left leg down. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward. Step your left foot back, step your right foot back, meaning in high plank. Bring your hips up to the sky, downward dog. Center your left toes. Inhale your right toes to the sky. Step your right toes in between your hands. You can adjust your stance if you need. Inhale your arms up in prayer at heart center. And if you feel comfortable here, you may inhale your arms up to the sky. Your gaze can move slightly up. Crescent lunge. Exhale your hands on either side of your front foot. Step your front foot back, meeting in high plank. Push your hips up to the sky, downward dog. This time we'll center our right toes. Inhale our left toes to the sky. Step our left toes in between our hands. Coming up to a straight back. And bring your hands up into crescent lunge. Bring your hands to either side of your front foot. Step back into high plank. Bring your hips up, downward dog. We're going to piece together those 3 basic yoga poses. We'll begin by centering your left foot, inhaling your right foot up. Step your right foot in between your front hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands come on either side of the front foot. We'll step our front foot back, meeting in high plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, we'll lift our left legs to the sky. Exhale, step our left foot in front of our hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands come on either side of the front foot. We'll step it back, moving our hips up to downward dog. Inhale, center your left foot. Inhale your right foot to the sky. Step your right foot in between your hands. We'll drop our back foot. Cartwheel our arms up into warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Cartwheel your arms down over your front foot. Step your front foot back. High plank. Bring your hips up, downward dog. Center your right toes. Inhale your left toes to the sky. Step your left toes in between your hands. Drop your back foot. Cartwheel your arms up into warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel your arms on either side of your front foot. Step your front foot back, high plank. Lift your hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Bring your gaze to in between your hands, bend your knees, and either step, jump, or float to the top of your mat, meeting in forward fold. Inhale, roll your body up to standing. Shift your weight into your left leg, moving your right leg into tree. Your hands are at heart center, they're out to a T, or you grow your branches. Bring your hands to heart center. Bring your right leg to the ground. Shift your weight into your right leg and bring your left leg to tree. Move your hands into a T for balance or grow your branches up. Hands come to heart center. Slowly bring your left leg down. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Step your left foot back. Step your right foot back, high plank. From high plank, we're going to drop our knees into tabletop and begin to slow things down. From tabletop, I want you to come into bound ankle, facing the front edge of your mat. So you're going to be on your sit bones. Your feet are going to be together. Bound angle, we also know from when we're children as butterfly. Your back is straight, and you're slowly and gently going to push your straight back towards your feet. Some of you will be able to go much further than I can. Some of you will be able to just do what I'm doing. That's okay. As long as you're feeling a gentle stretch. Now we'll keep our left foot in and we'll straighten our right leg. Inhale your arms up and then bring them over to your right foot wherever they touch. If they only go to your shin or if they don't go to your ankle, that's okay. If they go past your foot, that's great. Bring your right foot back in. We'll meet in bound angle. Inhale. Exhale, begin to fold. Keeping our right foot bent, we'll straighten our left leg. Inhale your arms up over your head and then let them fall over your left foot or at your left ankle or your shin. From here, we're going to move into bridge. So our back is going to be on the ground. Our feet are beneath our knees. Your palms are on the ground. And on your next inhale, you're going to lift your hips to the sky. Exhale, slowly bring your hips back to the ground. Inhale, bridge. Feel your feet pushing on the earth. Your hips rising. On your next exhale, I want you to slowly come down. Heel toe your feet to the edges of your mat. Bring your arms out to a T. We'll drop our knees to the left. We'll move our gaze to the right. On your next inhale, bring your gaze to the sky. And slowly bring your knees to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Drop your knees to the right. Bring your gaze to the left. Bring your gaze to the sky. Activate your core to bring your knees up to the sky. And welcome any last movements that you have, and then to bring yourself into Shavasana. You're laying down on your back. If that's uncomfortable, you can lay on your stomach. Your palms are facing the sky. I welcome you to allow your breath to go back to normal. Begin to feel the earth supporting you, holding you. Notice how your breath sounds a bit like the waves of an ocean. As always, I welcome you to stay in Shavasana for as long as you would like. Namaste.